Girl, I got some tea again. And what we do when the tea is juicy, we lean in. As of October 1st, 2025, the U.S. government is shut down. And before you say that ain't got shit to do with me, if you got a trip approaching, it might become your business real quick. Here's the deal. So during a shutdown, a lot of government workers stop working or they work without pay. You already know where I'm going. Cause who? Now TSA, they're considered essential workers, okay? And the essential workers are the ones that still have to pull up even though they're not getting paid. But can you imagine working for the free while people are frustrated, complaining, yelling, being downright disrespectful about taking their full-size lotion that they already knew they shouldn't even have paid to begin with?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And you think those security lines move slow now? Baby, grab a blanket. You might end up being there long enough to watch a full Netflix series. Are you trying to renew a passport or waiting on one to arrive? Girl, you picked the wrong timing. A lot of the offices could be closed, slowed down, or even backed up. Hell, they already be going a little slow. This is just more ammunition. I mean, backed up like traffic, child, around 4, 5 o'clock. If you know, you know. Baby, if your passport ain't already in hand, you may want to consider the staycation at this point, if things don't change. Because the only thing that's going to be leaving the country is your patience. Nah, air traffic controllers still have to keep pulling up to work, even though they're not getting paid. And let's be honest, would you be motivated to juggle hundreds and thousands of planes while your check is nowhere in sight? Do you blame them people? The bills are still due. Okay, say it with me. The bills are still due. And this is a very horrible situation to be in. I may be doing a little joke, trying to lighten the mood, but honey, this is very frustrating, and I don't blame them people for not wanting to do it. All of this stress can definitely cause major cancellations and huge delays. And I don't know about you, I don't like to be delayed when I'm going to NAM trip. Get me to where I need to get and get me back home, okay? So if you start hearing pilots saying on your plane,
we're waiting on clearance,
just know it's not the pilot's fault. So don't even give him that negative energy. It's Uncle Sam now. Or the politics or whoever the hell is in charge. Is it the president? For this matter. Because we love to redirect our energy to the wrong person when we're frustrated. Are you thinking about visiting a national park? Maybe Yellowstone or the Grand Canyon? Honey, before you pull up, you need to call ahead of time and find out the hours of operation or to be sure if they're even operating. Don't go off the website because a lot of those times may not necessarily be updated. Baby, just picture this. You pull up, the doors locked, gates locked, visiting centers locked, bathrooms locked. Only thing you find in sight are the raccoons who done took over, child, like it's their Airbnbs. Or should I say the squirrels, child. And you got to be careful with them, child. They out here attacking people. That's a topic for another day. If you're traveling internationally and something goes wrong, U.S. Embassy stays open, but with fewer staff. Meaning if you happen to lose your passport overseas, baby, that's one of my worst nightmares. That line is going to be longer than the line you see people standing in when Jordan drop his newest release during the holiday season. Shutdowns also freeze certain government systems. If you were still waiting on an income tax check, are y'all? Somebody waiting on a check? Tax help, travel reimbursement, honey, anything. Yeah, don't hold your breath at this point. That money is chilling somewhere in Washington on vacation while you sitting at the airport stressed out. So to sum it all up, in case sis behind you didn't hear what I was saying, the government shutdown doesn't necessarily mean that your trip is officially canceled, but it can turn into a huge waiting game. I would suggest arriving a little earlier than later to the airports because the lines will be lining. I hope that's not my experience, but it could be. Monitor your airport, especially if you're traveling out of a smaller one, to see if they have any closures. Double check all information pertaining to traveling internationally. If your itinerary includes anything dealing with a national park, honey, you definitely want to call ahead of time. And have a backup plan. And have a backup plan to the backup plan. Okay? And I'm talking about for lodging, transportation, and even if, what if I unexpectedly get stuck plans. I pray that's not the case, but you just never know. Everybody done lost their mind. Triple check your documents, bring snacks, and download a whole Netflix series to keep you sane, or bring a book just in case. Because let's all be honest, TSA, at the end of the day, doesn't care if you miss your flight, especially if they're working for the free. But if you pack your patience, a backup plan, and a sense of humor, go easy on me, baby. Go easy on them TSA agents and everybody else that's working for the government right now, child. You just might be able to survive the airport apocalypse alive. Now let me call you back.